move my chair over a little bit.
All right, so let's see.
By Larry?
No, it's no. This is by Doug.
This is
Felt.
straight from Doug Felt.
Yeah, supposedly.
He's the one that wrote it.
As far as I know, it is. Doesn't say who wrote the tab, so I assume
everything's on.
Let me get all cleaned up before you introduce yourself.
That's all going on there.
Too much fresh air. It's too much fresh air.
All that, everything before the intro goes on anyway, so what does it matter?
Not all this. Your nose too?
Yeah.
You're wiping your nose.
Well.
And I'm coughing up stuff.
It's time to do it. We still
include
all that
yet.
before the intro. The intro, sometimes it takes us 5 minutes to get around to doing the intro.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I'm sure we'll forget it sometime. All right.
Hello, how are y'all?
Hello. I better check the tuning on this again.
I checked mine.
I didn't check mine.
I am on top of things.
I'm not. I was taking pictures of some of the surroundings for the video. Oh yeah, I'm sharp. Hi, I'm Rick Long.
Hey, I'm Cindy Steitner. Together we are Dry Run Dulcimer.
We sure are.
Yeah, and we're here making a video today.
At the Museum of Appalachia. Once again.
This is Gwen's Playhouse behind us. Yeah. That's probably a pretty big deal for somebody back in the day to have a playhouse.
I'm sure it was.
They must have been very wealthy.
We don't know the history, but I took a picture of the sign inside, so we will know the history, and you will too when we post the video. We'll know all about it.
Yeah.
Everybody Did you have a playhouse?
No, I didn't. I'm just sitting here thinking that I didn't have one.
Well, I take that back. We had my dad built us it was like a little log cabin with stripped cedar poles and nice little cabin there. We camped out in it and so I guess we did have a playhouse. I never did consider it a playhouse because it was kind of big.
I had a tree for it.
Oh, well, I didn't have one of those.
We had to build it ourselves.
Well,
and so
forts are nice. So they come in handy if you have a fight with crab apples or dirt clods.
Did I tell you about my tree fort?
No.
It was under.
You didn't.
Of course, there's a tree, but right underneath it was this nice rock, and it was like going to be a really cool place to like sit and stuff. Except for it was covered with all these vines and stuff, and so we had to get all those off. So we pulled them all off by hand, okay? And then went out and built the tree and all this kind of stuff, and a tree fort rather. And then so lo and behold, me and John Mark Patterson were all broke out all over our hands.
Getting ready to say, don't tell me. It's poison ivy or poison oak.
But the school nurse, and it wasn't in the school, it was kind of like for the whole county, and she traveled around, so she had to come and check us out. And the 7-year itch was going around. So they thought me and John Mark had the 7-year itch.
What was that? I remember a movie being called that, but what was that?
I don't know, but we didn't have the 7-year itch. It was just poison ivy or oak or one of them.
It's not something embarrassing. Now you brought it up.
See, I got a good story about everything. I got a good story about everything. So
you are full of stories.
Yep. So I've never had the 7-year itch, although it was suspected. The nurse certified it was only poison ivy.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Even though we don't know what it was. I'm sure somebody knows, and they're probably laughing at us right now.
We're going to have to look that up.
That would be a good idea. We may have to edit that out.
Or include the information you find in the video description
We don't
so
edit.
as to educate people.
We don't edit very much. We just let it ride. Sometimes it can be embarrassing.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of times we had to edit for
We say
for
somebody's
one
name
reason
or
or
something.
another. Yeah.
I'm not worried about John Mark Patterson.
He probably not worried about you either.
No, I don't even know where he is now. I think the last I heard he was in the Carolinas.
You might hear from him now. Once he gets on a YouTube video and you make him famous.
Yep, yep. Okay, so now we have a request. Because not only do we have a YouTube channel and a Facebook page, but now we have moved into the world of TikTok at Cousin Michelle's suggestion, okay? So on TikTok,
Gwen.
somebody contacted us and made a request, and they want us to play Lee's Waltz.
Which we both have played it before with other folks, and we knew the song, but anybody familiar with the in the Dulcimer world, if you've ever been to Dulcimer festivals in the last 20 years, you may know the Dulcimer bag lady, Lee Felt, and her husband's name was Doug. And I was fortunate enough to meet both of them at a Dulcimer festival down in Mississippi, and had my booth was set up really close to theirs. So he was quite a character, and I understand that Lee was too, but I didn't get to know her as well. But
Yeah.
but he wrote this song for her, and I always did like it. So we're going to attempt to play it.
Yep.
I don't
All
know
right.
that I've not played it enough to be able to play melody, but I can play harmony behind that one all day long,
Well,
I think. I better
He
not
has
brag
a-
yet, but I played it with, that's one that the Cumberland Gap group, they've started playing it some, so I'm a little bit familiar with it. When did he write this? Does it say on there?
it doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
Doesn't say, but you know, if you go to the Dulcimer Bag Lady's website, I think there's a lot of information about it and about him and all that
I bet
stuff.
the song, the tab for the song is probably on there.
It might be. The
Be
one
good, it's a
thing
good
we're going to
song.
have to work out is because it comes down and it has a first ending and then it has a second ending. And from the second ending, I
Can
could
you go
go back to the beginning.
From the very end there.
Yeah, I think I could make it go back to the beginning.
Whatever
After-
you do, I'll follow.
Right,
And
we're
we'll
going to
see
try to
what
play
happens.
it through a total of 2 times, playing first ending, and then we'll play the second ending, and then we'll go back and play first ending and second ending again and end.
Say that again. No,
Just follow me.
What I said, whatever you do, I'll follow.
Just follow me. All right, so let me see.
You didn't ever watch. You watched Andy Griffith. You're not listening.
I am listening,
You
and
watched
I
Andy
did watch
Griffith,
Andy
and
Griffith.
somebody would be going through and explaining all this big bunch of stuff to Goober. Remember Goober Pile? And explaining a whole bunch of stuff real fast. And he'd be staring at them, and they'd get through, and he'd say it again.
Are you sure that was Goober Pile?
Yes, Goober.
I mean, I know there's Goober, and I know there's Gomer Pile.
That was his cousin, Gomer.
Yeah,
He
and I
went
know
to the
they were
Marines.
related, but I didn't know
He
that
got
they were
his own.
both last name Pile.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cousins.
I didn't know that. Well,
Cousin
cousins have
Goober.
some, they can have different names.
He's the one that can imitate Cary Grant.
We're learning all kinds of
That was
things
the best
today.
show ever.
Okay. I don't know a good intro for this. Let's just play it and let's figure
get
it out.
used to playing it some, and then we'll do that.
It's a waltz. So guess what? It's in 3/4 time.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3. that's not how it does on this one.
There's not a repeat for
No,
what am I looking at?
because there is a repeat, but that's at the end of the first ending on the second page. See right there? So you played it there and then repeat.
Right. So that's, you don't repeat from there?
No, but see, that's the repeat sign. The big fat line with the little
We need to know
line
for sure.
and the 2 dots.
I remember it repeating there.
And right here is the big fat line, the little line, and the 2 dots. What this is the ending is marked, and they have that marked as the first ending.
I think we're having a disagreement. I think there's 2 A parts there before it goes to that.
Well, this.
Check it. Let's make sure we don't want to record it and be wrong.
Well, I mean, I personally know how to read music, and according to this tab, I'm telling you, I am reading it correctly.
All right. We may.
If this tab is
How
wrong,
can we make
that's
sure?
another story. But I'm telling you,
Well, that's possible.
it is possible. Let's see what I can.
Let's make sure. You want to pause the. You want to put them on pause for a second?
No, they're all right.
All right then.
All right, but
Just
the problem is.
Just play the very first part of it and let's see if it repeats. You got enough internet to play one? I can use my phone.
Let's see if this picks up.
Let's see. We got somebody we can trust and find somebody we can
I'm
trust
not.
playing it.
I mean, sometimes I can make a mistake, and so I don't mind you asking me to double check it. But when I double check it, I'm telling
Please waltz. Here's Stephen Seifert playing it. Lee's waltz cover. Here's.
Hand me
here's
my
one.
phone over there,
Here's
and all good.
here's George.
Wonder why this
Here's
is.
George. Here's our friend George playing it.
Yeah, but hand me my phone.
All right then. All right then.
You made me say something I don't want on there. I need to go turn the Bluetooth on, and then I can get my signal.
We can, if this goes on long enough, we can throw a edit in there. Here's.
Yeah. Well, listen to him if you want.
There's the A part. We're listening to Billy Anderson play it. That's second part of it, or not?
Second
That's not
part
a
of
second
A.
A part. All right, here's where you went into the
Well,
chorus
that's
part.
because what my tab said.
That's what he did.
So me and Billy are wrong in order to make you right.
No, well, not wrong, not right. Just wanting to be sure that that what we do is right. That would be very embarrassing to try to play it as a request and then do it wrong. All right, that satisfies my brain. Thanks, Billy.
You're satisfied.
I'm satisfied. Then we got to turn this back on.
Okay, so now Rick's convinced that I'm correct, and we could carry on.
I'm convinced. Old Rick's not always right. Just
Okay.
sometimes.
Right. That was the intro. All right, wait a minute. This is a problem with my doodad here.
Tell me something. What chord, what key does that go into?
I
When it
messed up there.
changes, what is that?
Well, he doesn't have it marked, but this is a G. This is a G chord.
What I was trying to do wasn't working. I knew something sounded weird there, but I didn't know it was just going from D to G there. So it's got
Yeah,
one
they're
little
not
part
changing
of
key,
this
but
G.
that's just changing the chord
Yeah.
there.
It's,
Yeah,
so
because it's
G,
going
we
from
find that G
this,
there, it works with
which is a, well, you don't even know. I think that's a C. Yeah, C chord. Okay.
it. Now, it's the
I know.
tempo. What do you think about the tempo?
I think we probably need to slow it down a little bit.
I
for a
agree.
waltz. We agree on something today. Oh, that's funny. All right, so this will be your intro. That's going to be your intro. That's it.
All right. What was that first chord that you?
C.
I need to do something.
And then to a G. Let me make sure I'm right. That's a C. D,
'Cause
E,
what I'm
F.
doing
Yeah.
doesn't match.
It's a-
from
it's
that
a
first
C.
C chord.
So your sixes. I'm playing 6, 6, 8. And then to a G. Back to a C. We're going too fast. Now we go straight to G.
Okay. That's one whole time through.
That's one whole time through.
That's what usually what people do is just one time through like that.
Just like that?
It-
Okay, well, let's just
is
do
that
one
right?
time through. I don't
That's
know.
what I'm asking. Is that what?
Well, I can make it go back. I mean, that's the first ending and the second ending.
Let's just do the one time there. It's got it's got a lot going on, and
Okay.
let's try it and see what happens. 'Cause we
Okay. Sounds good to me. All right, here we go. Intro.
Come on. What I'm doing there for that C doesn't sound good.
Are you doing a chord for it?
Play it again.
Does this C?
That'll work right there.
All right, so you want to try it one more?
I wasn't liking what I was hearing.
Do you need me to do anything else for you?
Now I'm wondering if we do need to play it twice. Because I can play a high harmony too.
Okay, well,
Let's
so
do-
if I
let's do it
did this
twice.
after, instead of this, let's listen to this. The second ending. Da, 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 All right, so let me go back to that just a minute. I need it. Okay, because they just mean for you to play it through and on after the second ending to stop it. So I don't want to do that thing. All right, so we're going to try it now twice.
Yep.
Okay, not too fast, Cindy. Not
Yeah,
too
slow
fast.
down.
Yeah, it's me. It's me. It's all me.
What's the hurry?
Well, I've never waltzed. Have you ever waltzed?
No, I don't
Okay,
dance. I
so
told you
that's
I
the
don't
problem.
dance. I never have, never will.
We're not dancers.
I'm
We
too
don't
old.
waltz.
No, but we know what waltz time is, and
Yeah.
that it should be. I'm
You know,
sure if
should we like point that down a little bit so that the sun isn't reflecting, or do you think? Do you understand what I'm talking about?
I think it's just reflecting on the screen. I don't think it's. I think the sun is shining down on the screen and making it look like that. I think the picture it's taken.
You think
is-
the picture's
is good.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, we know what waltz time should be, and we don't want to see the waltzers out there slinging each other around. And
We want to make it a jig.
we, I've heard a lot of waltzes played way too fast.
I know. Okay, so let's think slow. You ready?
All right.
Okay.
We can do it better.
Okay.
Or my part can be better.
Mine was okay.
I wasn't sure about yours. I was struggling with mine. There's a lot going on. The harmony on that, there is.
A lot of people.
It's a
here
great
today.
song. Yeah, there is a lot of people. It's pretty weather, fall weather, bringing them out. This was probably like one of the weekends of the fall homecoming back when they had it. This may have been like the main weekend. It would start on Wednesday and go through Sunday, and Wednesday and maybe Thursday were the days for school kids, and there'd just be bus loads and bus loads and bus loads of kids coming. It was busy place.
Well, let's get this one. What do you say, under our belt or?
In the can.
In the can. In the can. Let's get it in the can.
You put film and audio tape in the can. Don't you know that?
Okay, let's do it. No, that ain't it.
Good grief. It was going good too.
Well, it'll go good
We'll
again.
take our first one and edit it with the one we're getting ready to do, and it would be good. But we can't do that. So
Maybe we should just
we'll
start
get it
all
this
over.
time.
We'll
Start
get
at the
it.
beginning.
We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll
Oh
get
yeah, we'll get it.
it. All right, you ready? Do we need to shake it off?
Maybe. Is that?
There you
do
go.
that?
Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Stretch your neck. Stretch your neck.
Stretch it out.
You know, like you're an elephant. You're waving your trunk around.
I bet that'll work. I
that'll.
bet that'll work. We'll see if it does anyway.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
We did it. I was beginning to wonder. And all it took was to shake it off and get, what did you say? Stretch it out. Shake
Stretch
it off.
out your neck. Pretend like you have a trunk, like
what
an
was the other-
elephant.
What was the neck thing though?
I don't know. Stretch it out. Shake it out. I don't know. I don't
Anyway, it worked. So
We did it.
So remember it.
We did it. We did it. Woo! Okay.